Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jake. How's it going, Sarah?
Pretty good, actually, but I have to tell you something funny that happened to me this morning.
Oh yeah? What happened?
So, I was trying to get up early today, right? My alarm went off at 6, and I just could not get out of bed. I kept hitting snooze.
I know that feeling. How many times did you hit snooze?
Like 5 times. And then I finally got up, and I realized I had to get ready super fast because I was running late.
That's so relatable. And you know what? You just used 3 phrasal verbs with get without even thinking about it.
Wait, really? Get up, get out of bed, and get ready?
Exactly. And that's what today's episode is all about. We're going to talk about 20 phrasal verbs with get that you need every single day.
These are so important because native speakers use them all the time, like all the time. If you don't know them, you're going to have a hard time understanding real English conversations.
Right. And the cool thing is, once you learn them, you'll sound so much more natural. So, are you guys ready? Let's jump in.
Okay, so let's start with the ones I just used. The first one is get up. This simply means to leave your bed in the morning, to stop sleeping and stand up.
For example, I usually get up at 7 o'clock. Or, what time did you get up today?
And this is different from wake up, right? Because you can wake up and still stay in bed.
Exactly. You wake up, your eyes open, but you don't get up until you actually leave the bed. Big difference.
Okay, number 2, get ready. This means to prepare yourself, usually before going somewhere.
Like, I need 30 minutes to get ready in the morning. That includes taking a shower, getting dressed, doing your hair, all of that.
I always tell my friends, give me 10 minutes to get ready, and then it takes me like 45 minutes.
That's classic. All right, number 3 is get back. This one has 2 main meanings. First, it means to return to a place.
Like, what time did you get back home last night? Or, I just got back from vacation.
And the second meaning is to respond to someone, to reply, like, I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, that one is so useful at work. When your boss asks you something and you don't know the answer, you just say, let me get back to you.
Exactly. It sounds professional and it buys you some time. Okay, number 4, get along. This means to have a good relationship with someone.
For example, do you get along with your coworkers? Or, my sister and I get along really well.
And if you don't have a good relationship, you can say, we don't really get along. Simple as that.
I love this one because it comes up in conversations so much. Like, when you meet your friend's new partner, you might ask, do you guys get along with each other?
Totally. Now, number 5, get over. This means to recover from something, like an illness, a breakup, or a bad experience.
It took me a week to get over that cold. Or, she still hasn't gotten over her ex-boyfriend.
And sometimes people say, just get over it, which means stop being upset about something. It's a little rude though, so be careful with that one.
Yeah, don't say that to someone who's really sad. But it's good to understand it when you hear it.
All right, let's move on to number 6. Get rid of. This means to throw away, to remove, or to eliminate something.
Like, I need to get rid of all these old clothes. Or, how do you get rid of a headache?
This one is super practical. You can get rid of things, like old stuff in your house, or get rid of problems, like a bad habit.
I spent last weekend getting rid of stuff in my garage. It felt so good.
Nice. Number 7, get through. This means to finish something difficult or to survive a hard situation.
I have so much work. I don't know how I'm going to get through it all. Or, we got through the exam. It's finally over.
You can also use it to mean reaching someone by phone, like, I tried calling the bank, but I couldn't get through.
Oh, that's so frustrating when that happens. You're on hold for like an hour and you can never get through.
The worst. Okay, number 8 is get into. This means to become interested in something or to start doing something as a hobby.
I recently got into yoga. Or, have you ever gotten into cooking?
It can also mean to enter, like get into the car. But the meaning about starting a new interest is really common in everyday conversation.
I always ask people, what are you into these days? And they tell me what they've gotten into recently. It's a great conversation starter.
That's a good tip, actually. All right, number 9. Get out of. This one means to avoid doing something you don't want to do.
I'm trying to get out of going to that meeting. Or, how did you get out of doing the dishes?
We all try to get out of things sometimes, right? Like getting out of a boring party or getting out of extra work.
Guilty! I've definitely tried to get out of a few dinner invitations by saying I was busy.
We've all been there. Number 10 is get on. This can mean to enter a bus, a train, or a plane.
We need to get on the bus at the next stop. Or, what time do you get on the plane?
And in British English, get on also means to have a good relationship, similar to get along. So, we get on really well.
Oh, that's a good point. So if you're watching a British show and someone says get on, they might mean get along.
Exactly. All right, so we're halfway through. Let's do a quick review. So far, we've covered get up, get ready, get back, get along, get over, get rid of, get through, get into, get out of, and get on. That's 10.
Nice. Okay, let's keep going. Number 11 is get off. This is the opposite of get on. It means to leave a bus, train, or plane.
We need to get off at the next stop. Or, what time do you get off the plane?
But get off also means to finish work for the day. Like, what time do you get off work?
Oh yeah, that's a really common one. I get off at 5. Or, I got off early today.
So useful. Number 12 is get together. This means to meet with someone, usually socially.
We should get together this weekend. Or, when was the last time we all got together?
I love this one because it sounds so friendly and casual. Instead of saying, do you want to have a meeting? You say, let's get together.
Right, it's much more relaxed. Number 13, get away. This means to escape or to go on a short vacation.
I need to get away for a few days. Or, the thief got away before the police arrived.
The phrase get away as a noun is also common. A weekend getaway. It means a short trip to relax.
Oh, I could use a getaway right now. Somewhere warm, with a beach.
Same here. Okay, number 14, get by. This means to survive or manage with what you have, especially with limited money or resources.
It's hard to get by on minimum wage. Or, my Spanish isn't great, but I can get by.
That second example is really useful for language learners. You don't have to be perfect, you just need to get by.
I love that. It takes the pressure off. You don't need to be fluent, you just need to get by.
Number 15 is get around. This means to move from place to place or to travel within an area.
What's the best way to get around the city? Or, it's easy to get around Tokyo by train.
This is such a practical phrasal verb for travel. When you're in a new city, you always need to figure out how to get around.
Exactly. And if someone asks you, how do you get around? They want to know if you drive, take the bus, ride a bike, whatever.
All right, let's look at some that are really about feelings and emotions. Number 16 is get annoyed. This means to become irritated or frustrated.
I get annoyed when people talk during movies. Or, don't get annoyed, but I forgot to buy milk.
This pattern, get plus adjective, is really important. You can say get annoyed, get angry, get tired, get bored, get excited.
Oh, that's such a good point. Get plus an adjective means to become that thing. I'm getting hungry. She got nervous before the presentation.
Exactly. So that brings us to number 17, get used to. This means to become accustomed to something new or different.
I can't get used to waking up early. Or, you'll get used to the weather here.
This one is tricky because you need to plus a verb with ing. I can't get used to living in a big city.
Not get used to live, it's get used to living. That's a common mistake, right?
Very common. And speaking of mistakes, let's talk about number 18, get confused. When something is hard to understand, you get confused.
I always get confused by these grammar rules. Or, don't get confused. Let me explain it again.
And this is different from I am confused. I am confused means right now. I get confused means it happens regularly. It's a repeated thing.
That's a really useful distinction. Number 19 is get in touch. This means to contact someone.
I'll get in touch with you next week. Or, how can I get in touch with customer service?
This is so common in professional English. After a meeting, someone always says, "I'll get in touch with you about that."
And you can also say keep in touch or stay in touch, which means to continue contacting each other over time.
Like when you say goodbye to a friend who's moving away. Let's keep in touch.
Exactly. And finally, number 20, get the hang of. This means to learn how to do something, to understand how something works.
It takes a while to get the hang of driving a manual car. Or, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
I love this expression because it's so encouraging. When someone is struggling with something new, you can say, keep practicing, you'll get the hang of it.
That's so true. It took me a while to get the hang of these phrasal verbs too, honestly.
All right, so we've covered all 20. Let's practice them in some real situations, shall we?
Yes, let's do it. Okay, imagine this scenario. It's Monday morning at work. Jake, you just got back from vacation.
Hey, Sarah, I just got back from Mexico. It was amazing.
Oh, nice. When did you get back?
Late last night. I'm so tired. I couldn't get up this morning.
I bet. How was the trip? Did you get around easily?
Yeah, it was pretty easy to get around by bus, and my Spanish is not great, but I could get by.
That's great. Did you get into any new food while you were there?
Oh yeah, I totally got into street tacos. I can't get over how good they were.
Now I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
See, we just used like 8 phrasal verbs in one natural conversation. That's how common they are.
Okay, let's try another situation. Imagine you're talking to a friend about your living situation.
How are you getting along with your new roommate?
Pretty well, actually. We get along great. But I need to get used to her schedule. She gets up really early.
That must be hard. I couldn't get used to that.
It was tough at first, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. And I'm trying to get rid of my bad habit of staying up late.
Good for you. Hey, we should get together this weekend. I feel like we haven't hung out in ages.
That sounds great. Let me get back to you about what day works best.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes that learners make with these phrasal verbs.
Oh, yes, this is so important. Mistake number 1. Mixing up get up and wake up.
Right. Remember, wake up is when your eyes open. Get up is when you leave the bed. You can wake up at 6 but not get up until 6:30.
Mistake number 2. Forgetting the preposition. You can't just say get by itself. You need the particle. I need to get over it, not I need to get it.
Well, get it actually means something else. It means to understand. Oh, I get it. So the particle totally changes the meaning.
That's exactly why phrasal verbs are tricky. The same verb with a different preposition means something completely different.
Mistake number 3, using get used to with the wrong form. It's get used to doing something, not get used to do something.
Right. I'm getting used to waking up early, not I'm getting used to wake up early.
And mistake number 4, translating directly from your language. In many languages, these concepts are expressed with completely different verbs, so don't try to translate word by word.
Instead, try to learn each phrasal verb as one unit, as one expression. Don't think of get and over separately.
Now, let's talk about some cultural tips that will help you use these naturally.
Good idea. First, phrasal verbs are much more common in spoken English and informal writing than in formal writing.
Right. In a business email, you might write, I will contact you next week, but in a conversation, you'd say, I'll get in touch with you next week.
Tip number 2. Americans and British people sometimes use different phrasal verbs. We already mentioned that British people say get on, where Americans say get along.
And in British English, get on with it means to hurry up and start doing something. Like, stop complaining and just get on with it.
Tip number 3. The tone matters. Get over it can sound caring or harsh depending on how you say it. If a friend is sad about something small, you might gently say, "Come on, you'll get over it." But if you say it aggressively, it sounds really rude.
Great point. Context and tone are everything. All right, let's do some final practice. I'm going to give you a situation, and you try to think of which phrasal verb fits. Ready?
Let's do it.
Situation 1. Your friend is sick with the flu. What do you say?
I hope you get over it soon. Or, how long does it take to get over the flu?
Perfect. Situation 2. You're visiting a new city, and you need to know about transportation.
What's the best way to get around here? Or, is it easy to get around by subway?
Great. Situation 3. You want to meet your friend this weekend.
Hey, let's get together this weekend. Are you free on Saturday?
Situation 4. Your coworker asks you a question and you don't know the answer yet.
That's a great question. Let me get back to you on that by tomorrow.
Situation 5. You just started a new job and everything feels unfamiliar.
It's a lot to take in, but I'm sure I'll get the hang of it soon.
And situation 6. You want to take a short vacation because you're stressed.
I really need to get away for a few days. I'm thinking about a weekend getaway somewhere quiet.
Awesome! You nailed all of them. All right, everyone, let's do a quick recap of all 20 phrasal verbs we covered today.
Number 1. Get up, to leave your bed. Number 2. Get ready, to prepare yourself. Number 3. Get back, to return or to respond. Number 4. Get along, to have a good relationship. Number 5. Get over, to recover from something.
Number 6. Get rid of, to remove or throw away. Number 7. Get through, to finish something difficult. Number 8. Get into, to become interested in. Number 9. Get out of, to avoid doing something. Number 10. Get on, to enter a bus or train.
Number 11. Get off, to leave a bus or train or to finish work. Number 12. Get together, to meet socially. Number 13. Get away, to escape or take a short trip. Number 14. Get by, to manage with limited resources. Number 15. Get around, to travel within an area.
Number 16. Get annoyed, to become irritated. Number 17. Get used to become accustomed to. Number 18. Get confused, to become unable to understand. Number 19. Get in touch, to contact someone. And number 20. Get the hang of, to learn how to do something.
And your homework for this week is to pick 5 of these phrasal verbs and use them in real conversations or in your journal. Write a sentence with each one. The more you practice, the more natural they'll feel.
And hey, leave us a comment below. Tell us which phrasal verb with get is the hardest for you, or which one is your favorite. We love reading your comments.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next episode. We've got more awesome content coming your way.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, and remember, you'll get the hang of it.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Another cultural point. In English-speaking countries, there's a growing conversation about AI and privacy. People talk about data privacy, which means keeping your personal information safe. You might hear someone say, "I'm worried about AI and data privacy," or "I don't want AI companies using my data." This is a very normal and important topic.
Yes, and here's a difference between American and British English. Americans tend to be more enthusiastic about AI and use words like awesome, amazing, and game changer. British speakers might be a bit more reserved and say things like quite impressive or rather useful. Both are fine, but it's good to know the difference in tone.
And one more cultural tip. When you're discussing AI at work in English, people often use acronyms and abbreviations. ML for machine learning, NLP for natural language processing, which is how AI understands human language, LLM for large language model, which is the technology behind chatbots like ChatGPT and Claude. You don't need to memorize all of these, but if you hear them, now you know what they mean.
Great point. And don't be afraid to ask, what does that stand for? If you hear an acronym you don't know, that's a perfectly natural question.
All right, let's do something fun now. Let's practice. I'm going to give you some scenarios, and Sarah, you give a model answer. Ready?
Ready, let's go.
Scenario 1. Your friend asks you, what do you think about AI?
Great question. You could say, I think AI is really exciting. It can help us save time and do things faster. But I also think we need to be careful and make sure we use it responsibly.
Nice and balanced. Scenario 2. Your boss asks you, do you know how to use AI tools?
You could say, yes, I've been using a few AI tools like chatbots for writing and AI image generators. I'm still learning, but I'm comfortable with the basics. I'd love to learn more about how we can use AI in our team.
Perfect. That shows enthusiasm and honesty. Scenario 3. Someone at a party asks you, are you worried AI will take your job?
This is a common one. You could say, I don't think AI will take my job completely, but I think it will change how I work. I believe people who learn to use AI will have an advantage over people who don't, so I'm trying to keep up with the latest tools.
That's such a smart answer. Scenario 4. You're in a meeting and someone uses an AI term you don't understand.
Don't be afraid to ask. You can say, sorry, could you explain what you mean by that? Or, I'm not familiar with that term. What does it mean? There's absolutely no shame in asking questions. Everyone is learning.
Exactly. Even native English speakers ask for clarification with AI terms. It's a new field, and the vocabulary is still growing.
Scenario 5. You want to recommend an AI tool to a colleague.
Oh, let me answer this one. You could say, hey, have you tried this AI tool? It's really helpful for writing emails. You just type a prompt and it generates a draft for you. It saved me a lot of time. Simple, clear, practical.
Love it. Okay, let's do a quick final recap of everything we learned today. Jake, you start.
All right, so today we covered the essential vocabulary for talking about AI in English. The key words are AI, or artificial intelligence, algorithm, chatbot, prompt, machine learning, data, generate, automate, train, model, bias, ethical AI, deep learning, and hallucination.
We also learned useful expressions like AI-powered, cutting-edge, game-changer, the rise of AI, to keep up with, to fall behind, to be skeptical about, and to embrace. Plus some handy acronyms like ML, NLP, and LLM.
We practiced 4 different types of conversations: at work with a colleague, in a casual chat with a friend, in a job interview, and in various social situations. And we talked about common mistakes to avoid.
And remember, the best way to learn these words is to use them. So here's your homework. Try to have a conversation about AI in English this week. It can be with a friend, a colleague, or even with an AI chatbot. Practice using at least 5 of the words we learned today.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next one. We post new English practice conversations every week.
Also, leave us a comment below. Tell us, what AI tool do you use the most? We'd love to know. And if you have a topic you'd like us to cover, tell us in the comments too.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, AI is a tool to help you, and so is this podcast.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.